Next task is on arrays, and in this task we will try to understand how to create an array. Along with that, we'll try to also get values based on indexes. Indexes are like IDs that are starting from 0, and it will go as per the length of the collection. For example, in this example, we have 9, 6, 12, 3, 15 and 1 as values. Now 9 will always be at the 0th index. So any number that is in the beginning is always at 0, and last number will always be at an index of n minus 1. For example, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 numbers. 21st or 21, the index of 21 is always 5 in this example. If you are having more numbers, the values or indexes will increase. Let's try to use this in a project and try to understand how to work with values of indexes in arrays. The project is simple. Let's go ahead and create a new project, and display number through index is what we are going to name it. And we will be using a set variable, and we will set an array of numbers, and this is of type array with integer, and we need to assign the variable, and after assigning it we need to check what is the third index. Now for our example, since we are starting with 0, this will be 0th index, 1, 2 and 3. We need to get a result as 3, and if you are seeing with the result is 3. Let's go ahead and try to do this activity and see it in the result panel. Let's start with a new project. Give a name, display index, display number with index. We will click on create, and we will click on new set variable value. Since we need to set values, we will open expression editor. Arrays must always be enclosed inside flower bracket. This is what we are seeing. Let's go ahead and add 9, 16, 23, 4, 25, 6. Click on save, and the variable that we are going to assign to this is save as a variable. And if you are seeing here, this is automatically assigned to integer of 32, which is a value of arrays. This is an array of integers. Let's go ahead and assign the value for it, ARR numbers. Click on create. Now if we want to extract the fourth number, we need to give index as 5 because it is starting with 0. Index will always start with 0. Let's go ahead and add a log message activity. In this log message activity, let's go ahead and get the 5th index, and the 5th index will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to get 25. Let's go ahead and give an index and see what value can we get. Click here and use open expression editor. In this, let's go ahead and give ARR of, use control space to get IntelliSense, and you can give in the brackets index. So 0th index will give me the first value, 4th index will give me the 5th value, and click on save. If we execute this code, the code ran successfully and we got a result as 25. Now can we give any number instead of 4? For example, this particular value or this particular array contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 6 values. So can I give anything greater than 5? Let's go ahead and see. We'll use open expression editor. We'll just give 6th one, because since we have 6 values, we'll go and give the 6th value as index. When we run this code, this should throw an error. It is throwing an error. It is telling that the index is out of the range. So when we are starting with index, it is starting from 0. So the last 6th item will have an index of 5. So it will give me values only till 5. That is the reason when you are working with arrays or any collection, you can use indexes, but you also need to remember that indexes will start with 0, and then it will increment with the length of the collection. Here is a quick tip that you can do to understand arrays a bit more. Since we are trying to write only one value, let's try to write multiple values. we'll write second index. Along with that, we'll try to write ARR of numbers, and we'll try to give fourth index. So how to combine these two values? We can combine it using a concatenation method. You can use plus and then we can give the values. Let's see what is the result that we are going to get. Are we going to get a integer or are we going to get numbers side by side? Let's quickly run it. And we are going to get 45 because both numbers are treated, or both values are treated as numbers. What if we want to add the values or we want to display the values side by side without making an addition? Let's go ahead and try to see how to add them side by side or display them side by side. So you need to add double quotes in between. This is one way of concatenation. And here we are going to display this number and we are going to add a double quotes, and we are going to have space, and we will have hyphen and then space. And this one is trying to throw an error. The reason is it is not able to convert because this complete value is a variable which is a number, and this value which is also a number, and it's not able to add both numbers and string values. To add them or to combine them, we need to use dot toString. Dot toString. So we are converting numbers also to string values and we are trying to show it. That is the way how you can create numbers, but you can still show them as strings. And this is how you get it as 23 minus 25 or 23 hyphen 25. Hope you enjoyed this session. Let's check up with the next session. Hey amazing viewers, hope you are loving our content. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now.